feel very honored to be here because this is my first mission. Hopefully, I can bring honor to Indonesia's name.
So I always dreamed to become a peacekeeper since I was a child. And peacekeeper is very meaningful for me because every army can do an army job, but not every army can become a peacekeeper.
For peacekeepers, we are proud. We are bring peace in the world. We are bring peace in the mission. Blue Beret is one icon for peacekeepers. So this is the higher traditional in the peacekeeper. Every peacekeeper in the world, I think.
Indonesian Armed Forces Peacekeeping Center conduct pre-deployment training for military observer and military staff officer. And this pre-deployment training will be held for 30 days. Right now, they are already in field training exercise because they already get their theoretical material for CPTM, STM, and others. And right now, they were implementing their what they got on the class. We have 55 personnel from the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy with a different position. And we already make scenario for them. Deployment training is actually something that we do to the peacekeeper to train them to make them have a big picture of the next assignment in UN mission. There is two big difference between the individual peacekeeper and the contingent peacekeeper. For the individual peacekeeper, it will take a lot of independency out there because they will face the other UN peacekeeper from foreign country. Not all of them has this experience. There were different procedures we face when we go abroad. That's the one that we want to teach them how to handle in this situation. Basically, they don't know where to deploy because we still waiting for the UN to send the mission area that they need to deploy. There's a lot of mission in MONUSCO, MINUSCA, UNIFIL, UNISFA, UNMISS, and others. We cannot make one of this area as our scenario. That's why we try to combine that mission area into one mission area, and we call it UNAC HQ. There's a lot of administrative things that they have to make sure that they already send it, or maybe they already make for it P11, and then MS3, and then for the passport and visa.
Don't leave it behind during your mission, or you will get a problem with security section. Okay? Yes.
Where is your appointment? Where? Okay, maybe you can check your clearance candidate, please, and after that you can give me all. Okay, sir?
The military staff officer, basically, they will work as the staff member in force headquarters or in sector right water. Right now, they are doing some field training exercise. We will give them a problem. They will have problem to solve. The observer trying to collect the information, gathering the information, and when they have the information, they will analyze it, and then they will send it to the force commander.
Eagle, this is Garuda. We are going to conduct patrol, 2 cars and 4 packs. Over.
Today we have an exercise regarding to sex exploitation and abuse. The scenario is we have information that one of resident or the civilian had sexual exploitation. So after we got the information, we try to come to the house of the victim. All that we have here, all that matter that we learn in this course, everything is based on the real event in the mission area. They need to try out who is the victim, where is the location of the incident. They need to find all the data very complete so the UN can take proper action regarding to this matter. Sometimes the residents have a suspicious to us because they think that we are not impartial. They think that we are not helping them. In that situation, UNMO, or the United Nations Military Observer, they need to make a negotiation to the resident and also to the victim. So the proper action for that, we put the female peacekeeper to make a negotiation with the victim. Why we doing this? Because maybe between females, they will more openly to talk regarding to the matter.
We are training for roadblock, so we are conducting one of the activities for the field training exercise. Normally happen in the real situation in the mission. For local people, they need food and also many more, so we have to anticipate that. One more thing that we have to think, negotiation is our power to communicate with them by using the technique that we got in this activity or training in Indonesian Peacekeeping Center. In the mission, normally, hijack is one thing that we have to anticipate. Why it is? Because as a mile ops, we have no weapon, we have no gun. So how to anticipate that? Of course, communication, negotiation, and many more that we have to communicate to them.
Today is our last activity. We have to put some flower to memorize our member of peacekeeper from Indonesia. They give them life for peace. Negotiations more than everything is important. It's a sharp weapon better than gun. Negotiation is a gun for peacekeeping.
Prajurit Garuda, gaungkan suaramu, membahana di angkasa. Pahatkan prasasti, tempa prestasi. Wahai pahlawan perdamaian, di pundakmu ini kuserahkan jiwa wira Santi Dharma. Garuda untuk perdamaian dunia.
Acara telah dilaksanakan. Laporan selesai. Makan.